Hey there seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. I'm back. I had a couple of weeks off with family. I just needed to reset and refresh, and I'm feeling much better and really looking forward to bringing you plenty of tarot readings now. Just to let you know guys, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. All the links are below the video, and also the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading for yourself. I am available for those and distance healing sessions as well. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video, hit the subscribe button before you head off guys. I would be so grateful for that. It really helps the videos travel further. So I'm wishing you a week full of love and magic. Let's head to your reading. Hi there Gemini, I hope you're really well. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading for June 14th through to the 20th. Gemini, I hope you're doing really well. I am back after a couple of weeks off and feeling much more refreshed. So let's see what might be on the cards for you for the week, Gemini. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle as per usual. Then we're going to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching tarot energy. And I'll be using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. So let's get one more. I'm going to take the one that has fallen on the floor. Okay, let's do your oracle cards, Gemini. I have got Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. And you probably noticed that when you are, around nature, maybe water for some of you, maybe trees for others of you, taking your shoes off and walking barefoot in the ground, that your energy begins to settle into the body, that you drop out of the thoughts, out of the mind, that you feel more present, that you feel more calm and peaceful. And that is when you can hear the whispers of your soul. So it's saying maybe it's time to, to practice some meditation in nature. If you do live in a very urban environment, you could go to a park, you could, walk around with like a nature sound YouTube clip playing and just be very present to the sounds and the smells, all of that kind of thing. We can all do with more grounding, guys, especially in these times. And Gemini, I've got Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing and Rewriting the Future. Now, this is an interesting one because it is generally, the energy that we carry through the line, our conditioning from family that has been passed down to us, how we love, our attitude towards money, our attitude towards others, that actually, informs our decisions. So it's actually creating our reality and creating our future. If we want to heal that and create a different future for ourselves, Gemini, then we need to heal certain patterns that might be giving us a result. Maybe you're attracting the same kind of partners in relationships. Could be toxic partners. Maybe you've got a pattern of self-sabotage. Maybe you're not earning the money or generating the abundance that you desire in your life. They can be all indicators that it's really time to break a chain. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot, Gemini, for your lead tarot energy. One card, please. The energy that sums up the Gemini reading for the week. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, so Gemini, the Eight of Cups is really about leaving behind what no longer serves you. And it's cups. So we're looking at emotional energy here. Is there a situation that has been leaving you feeling emotionally disconnected, or leaving you feeling short of really having that full level of happiness, fulfillment, connection? You've had 8 cups in this situation, whatever it is. So maybe you have had a certain amount of happiness, but there's come a time where you've realized I can't really evolve into what I really want, into who I want to be in this situation. I can't get to the 9th cup. I can't get to the 10th cup, which is about wish fulfillment. Very high vibrational, high frequency happiness and living. So the person in the Eight of Cups is having that awakening. I've got a missing piece here. And in order to find that missing cup, that one cup, the Ace of Cups, the seed of true happiness, I'm needing to abandon this situation and journey forward. You know, that moon energy, your intuition has been alerting you to this, Gemini, maybe for some time. So let's head to the tarot and see how this plays out. Now, as a general reading, guys, you will need to relate it to your own situation. It may be indicated by the cards, but some of you, it might be in love, it might be in career. Let's begin by calling in, Gemini, the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life. What has brought you to this now moment, if this is your reading? Yes. High Priestess, your intuition, Gemini, has been, let's say, you know, it might have begun as a whisper, you know, the whisper of the soul we talked about, but now I really feel like it is screaming at you. It's saying it is time for you to discover your passion, your purpose, your truth, and move boldly and bravely towards that. Let's go for the current or focus energy. It's out. It is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy to make these kinds of transitions. Whoa, okay, we've got the Six of Cups here. I'm going to include that with it. It is in reverse. That makes sense. Let's get the outcome for you, Gemini. Judgment. Yeah, and it's in reverse as well. I mean, I do include reversals in the meaning when I read them. Sometimes I keep them in reverse, sometimes I don't. But what I'm excited about here, Gemini, is the bottom of the deck energy is the beautiful Empress. She is the hope, the blessing, the abundance that is at the end of your reading. So it's kind of saying to me that what you've been blocking is Empress energy here. And in order for you to go forth and claim that, we need to make some kind of key transition. Queen of Wands here, that's Aries for me in the Minor Arcana. You might be dealing with an Aries. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Too many, but that is the High Priestess again, guys. Two of Pentacles. Okay, let's just grab a couple more, please. Okay, High Priestess, we see you. We see you. You're all over this reading. Okay. Oh, wow, beautiful. The Sun. Guys, the most positive card in the tarot deck, so they say. Okay, can we please clarify that? Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, the Magician. So guys, it is open. This could be in love, it could be in career, it could be to do with, you know, making a key like move to a different location. It's not indicated by the cards, so you will need to relate it to your situation. Now, what I have here is a situation of the Seven of Cups, which is the energy that comes before the Eight, obviously. And the Seven of Cups is the state that you were in before you kind of had the awakening to the fact that, hey, the situation isn't actually working. There's a fundamental piece missing. I'm going to have to transition. Before that comes the Seven of Cups energy, which is when we don't have that clarity. In the Seven of Cups energy, we are, let's say, under the illusion of the situation. We are still hoping and dreaming that it's going to deliver what we'd planned, what we dreamed, or maybe what was promised to us. So this could be, for example, that you entered into a job or career. Maybe you were promised by your boss, mentor, manager, you know, progression, a certain level of pay, you know, moving into a more senior role. And that has kind of been the carrot that's been dangled in front of you. And just potentially it hasn't really materialized. And it could be because of, you know, what's been happening in the world. There could have been delays outside of anyone's control, or, you know, maybe it just kind of hasn't happened because that's been forgotten in some way. In a relationship context, this can be somebody who has promised to maybe make key changes, or to support you in certain goals, or maybe move, you know, we'll stay here and then in a couple of years we'll move to your hometown where you really enjoy it. And, you know, you've got this kind of plan in place, and then the other person is kind of reneging on that plan, or being emotionally disconnected with you with another one. So the Seven of Cups is this really kind of confusing energy where you're starting to realize that, you know, things are just not playing out. They're not materializing. They're just not happening. And then you've now come to the Eight of Cups, wow, I need to make changes here. I'm never actually going to be able to, you know, fulfill my hopes, dreams, and wishes within this situation. And that's the High Priestess moment. The High Priestess moment is when our intuition speaks clearly to us and says, hey, you know what, we're going to have to make some fundamental changes here. The letters B and J could be significant to you with the people that you are dealing with, potentially in Aries here. The High Priestess is also, you know, she is the revealer of information, of sacred knowledge to the person in divine timing. So there could have also been some like communication or an insight or something, that a message that came through for you that made you flip over into the Eight of Cups, actually see it for what it is. So some of you might have had a conversation with somebody, or, you know, there could have been some kind of message that's come from another person that's made you realize, you know what, I've got no choice here. I need to make the transition. This is also an indicator, Gemini, that it's going to be really important for you to trust those gut feelings. The messages that you are getting, your heart, your soul speaking to you when you are in a grounded energy. It's really time for you to listen to that, because what it's trying to do is guide you to break a chain of a pattern that I feel like you might have repeated before. And the cards are saying here, Gemini, it's up to you. It's up to you to initiate this change. You need to be the magician here. Look at this, both of these characters holding the wand, and we saw that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck when the High Priestess came out. That wand signifies your desires, your passion, your purpose, and your power. So it's time for you to step into your power and make some really good decisions for yourself that is going to eventually lead you to the Empress energy. And the difference with the Empress energy is the Empress energy mixed with the Magician is a making it happen energy, making it materialize, all the things that the Seven of Cups couldn't do for you. So the Queen of Wands is an energy of determination. It's time to be determined to make change happen. The Magician, to be your own alchemist, to change your life. You're at the final judgment in this situation. So the Queen of Wands is about having the vision, you know, re-establishing the vision for your life, how you really want it, and moving forward to claim that. The Queen of Wands is following her instincts to move towards those passions, purpose, desires. It's a very bold energy. And of course the Magician, you know, they talk about doing the internal alchemy in order to shift your external reality. The Magician knows that by raising your vibration internally, that is by, you know, maybe getting grounded, maybe by being more positive, maybe by manifesting, by truly feeling is the key word here, you know, how it would be to have and be what you want, then we start to put that vibration out there. And as a result, we send a very strong message to the universe, and we begin magnetizing that back. That is the work of the Magician. So you're being asked to start that process. If you have been feeling down and, oh, it's not working, it's not happening, get out of that and get back into the realm of possibility, because that's going to shift your energy field. Now, I see a lot of fear and challenge around you with the situation here, Gemini, and I really feel it's in making that step. A big decision, Two of Pentacles, is in this reading about how to move away or on from the situation. Yeah, I mean, let's start with the Seven of Wands here. This is my card as a reader of being out of your universal flow because you're fighting for a situation that's not meant for you anymore. And you know the feeling when life just gets hard. It's that feeling of swimming against the current, pushing a heavy stone uphill, right? I mean, we all have moments in our relationships, in our careers, where we have that energy. But it becomes an issue if it is always like that, and maybe you're experiencing it across multiple life areas. That can be an indication that, you know, something is not quite right. You're not, maybe not right in the right place. You're not in the right job for you. Maybe your relationship's not right. It's an indication that you're out of alignment with your best karmic path, right? So that's what I'm feeling. You're getting that, and, you know, you're being encouraged to make some changes, because with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's blocking you from receiving. The Six of Cups is a card of, you know, joy, love, happiness, receiving emotional connection, friendship from others. So when we're really in this challenge energy, we go through those periods in our lives where it's like, you know, there's just no good stuff. There's no happiness. No one's coming forward. It's a blocking energy. So we want to get rid of that. The opportunities, I feel, have not been coming your way, right? And there's also this feeling with the Six of Cups of wanting to kind of return to innocence before things were really hard. So that's what I'm seeing with the Six of Cups. The Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding on. It's an energy of fear and keeping yourself small. So you are going to have to rise above that. And it's also an energy of maybe needing to step into your vulnerability, taking a bold move of what the heart wants rather than what the head wants. But, you know, many of us, you know, stay in the comfort zone. We don't make the big decisions because we're fearful of hurting someone, of the change, or maybe we're worried about money, right? We'll leave this one. There's a big decision for you to make, Gemini, and it's the final judgment. We don't want to block it, right? If we decide maybe to stay in that comfort zone, we block the final judgment. So judgment is the energy which says, look, the situation has been holding you back. It's been holding you confined in those black spaces. I see that as the devil energy, right? The situation that's keeping us bound, that we're happily playing the toxic game, staying in a situation that is a chain that is the result of an ancestral pattern that wasn't ours to carry in the first place. So judgment, you're having the divine wake-up call at the moment, the wake-up call of the Eight of Cups, that it's time to move on. The judgment energy is the last chance, last call. Are you going around for another cycle, or are we moving this across to the world energy, grand karmic completion? There's great victory, Gemini, in knowing when it is time to complete a situation. So that is the judgment energy. There might be, you know, forgiveness that you need to bring through as well. And the Two of Pentacles says to me, look, you're probably going to be feeling unsteady until you've made this decision, right? It can be a really up and down feeling, that Two of Pentacles. But look at the outcome. Empress and the Sun. Guys, this is potentially two of the best cards in the tarot here. The Sun, they say, is the most positive card. That says that the future is bright ahead. You are healing. You are coming into an amazing place. For some of you, if you've been hoping, wishing and dreaming for, you know, birth, pregnancy, conception, maybe that is something that's been blocked for you because you've been under stress or in the wrong relationship. That is a possibility with this energy. The Empress says whatever it is that is on your heart that you have been trying to manifest can happen now because you've cleared the slate. You have cleared the obstacles to that. You have set up the energetic conditions, right? If we move away from what's holding us, then it can happen. The Empress is again about that energy of getting grounded, you know, really feeling into what we need to do here and taking that action with that Magician energy. So when the Empress appears in a reading, she's a blessing. She stands for abundance. And together, this is just saying the future is very bright ahead. But of course, we need to take the action. No one will do it for us. And if we do what we always did, Gemini, we will get a similar result. So if we want to break the chain, if we want to heal and rewrite the future, then we need to be brave enough and bold enough to do something differently. Gemini, I am going to leave it there for you, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading and found it useful for your situation. Do feel free to drop me a comment, guys. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. You will need to relate it to your situation for it to resonate. I'm wishing you all the best, Gemini. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.